Okay, well, I have a new policy while making my videos. If you're not my wife or my employer or the school my children go to, I'm not answering the phone. Sorry for the interruption. Where were we? Oh, we were using the Dodge tool to lighten up the chin, I believe, right? Yeah. I think I'm pretty good there. Maybe lighten up the lips more so they're equal with the upper lip. Here we go. That like this. This also got a little too dark earlier. So I'm going to brighten this up a little bit. I want those bones to stand out a little bit more. Oh, scaly, bony, scaly face texture thing. It's one thing when you're doing a creature design for yourself as practice, and when you're doing it for someone who actually wants something in particular done. You know, you gotta acquire the skills to be able to translate what they want into something usable that they'll accept. This is just my own personal project. I think I'm pretty good with the shading on this, the highlighting and shading. I think where we'll go from now, well, first let's save it. Always save. Create a new layer, and I think I want to start getting some color and maybe some textures in here. So let's go find some textures. Okay, I found the rhino skin texture I like. This is I'm a student learning. This is not a commercial project, but I just want to, you know, give credit where credit's due. This is not my photograph. User Wellstan on Flickr. He owns this, has no idea I'm using it in this video. It's not for commercial purposes. I'm not making money. But, you know, if you like this texture and you're on Flickr, check out the rest of his photographs. Props go to him. And I'm just going to use this as my alien skin texture. Normally I take my own pictures. If I'm doing it for school or something, but this is just a freelance thing that I'm doing for practice, and I really happen to like this texture, so that's it. Okay, so we're back here. I'm going to load in that rhino skin texture. Ooh, what happened? Oh, I didn't save it there, I saved it here. Okay, so let's go to this rhino skin. Here we go. Let's move it here, see how big it is compared. Oh, that's actually a good size. I like that size. This texture usage and placement is going to take a lot of work. But I'm going to show you what I do anyway each step of the way. It could get kind of messy. The first thing I want to do is, this is not at all the way I'm going to use it, but I do want to get it in all the right places. So I'm going to adjust the opacity just enough so I could see underneath. Let's zoom in a little bit. Here, and I am back to using the mouse for this. I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna use my. What I like to do with this, I actually like the size of these. We'll transform it a little bit. Then we'll warp it. I like to warp it. It gives me like a 3D kind of texture feel to it. Before I do that, I'm going to make a copy Place the copy right next to itself. Merge down. Gives me a nice long strip of texture to use right in this area here. So let's go to Edit, Transform, Warp, and I'm going to start just bending this into shape as best I can. I want to give the outer edge a curve since it is curving around the head. So you see how I'm just kind of grabbing handles and almost like mashing it into place. I'll bring it even up to there. Maybe pull this in here. I could let some of my texture show through. It actually kind of matches up okay. Pull this up over the eyebrow. Pull this, where do I want to do that? Pull this here. Move this down a little bit. Move this down a little bit here. I want to work that up a little bit more. Just kind of trying to match the curvature of the skull shapes in here a little bit. We'll give that a shot. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, dang it. That was one thing I forgot to do that I usually like to do. I usually like to make a backup copy. That's okay.